award-winning, incredible chef, restaurateur, Wolfgang Puck is joining us. Always great to have you back.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here. We had a fantastic day yesterday.
You did have a big day yesterday.
Yep, a big day. And, you know, we cooked amazing food, so that was really exciting. But
we've got
today we have... This is really the main event too. You know,
yes.
It's just like today's special.
It is.
Because our pressure cooker is the most successful appliance we have over the years. And what I love when you call me, so don't forget to call me and tell me what you cook in your pressure cooker.
That's right. And we're going to pop up our testimonial line as well. And so we would love to invite you to call in today, share with us all across the U.S. You guys always call in, so we want to hear from you. 1-866-376-8255. Marion Getz is joining us as well. So we're going to get this party started this afternoon, and we're going to get cooking, because when we talk about the #1 best-selling appliance in the chef's collection here at HSN, it is our pressure cooker. How many of us, we love the slow cookers, Wolf, but guess what happens? They're slow. They take forever. Well, now we're going to change that and cook faster, and the food is going to be more delicious.
And you know what? How often did you come home, even if you are just 2 people? And you know, most of America today is 2-people household. So you want to cook something nutritious, something really good for you, but mostly something delicious. And with the pressure cooker, you can achieve everything. You save time, you save energy, so it means you save money, but mostly what I love, the food tastes amazing. Now let me show you for the first thing. Let's say you and Pat are at home and said, what should we eat? And Pat said, oh, maybe something Italian.
Okay.
My wife loves Italian food too.
Me too.
So you have always some dried pasta. So we have some farfalle here, or you call them potai pasta, so you decide what you like. Throw them in your
thing. That's not even cooked.
Not cooked, raw pasta, as you can see that. So now, the big secret is 1-to-1. So for 1 cup of pasta, you use 1 cup of liquid. Like here, I use my tomato soup because it's gonna be Italian, so it's about 1 cup here too. So I'm gonna add that to it. But where is the meat, she said. Okay, now.
You know I'm a meat girl.
Robin.
All right. Is that frozen?
What do you want? Look at that. Up.
Uh-oh, one got away from you.
One went in here already. So we have hamburger meat, or chicken. What do you like?
Let's do hamburger.
Hamburger, okay. A lot or a little?
I like a lot.
Okay, good girl. All right.
I got a good appetite.
Okay.
I came hungry today. I knew I was working with you.
Okay, so now we have that in.
I don't think I need to grow anymore.
Yeah. Well, our food only goes to the chest, so don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Okay. Well.
Behave.
Okay. I'm behaving. Okay. Now salt and pepper.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have the salt and pepper automated.
On the meal? Yeah. If you want, you can add a little chili flakes. I have them over here.
Yeah, I like it spicy.
All right, it's gonna be spicy and delicious. Let's add a few peas too, maybe. Frozen peas.
And the nice thing, Wolf, you can throw anything in you want.
Exactly. So it is so simple and so easy to use. So anybody can do it. Look at that. You put the cover on, put it on seal. Can you see this here? Seal?
Yep.
All right. That's it.
That's it.
Now we turn it on. How many minutes, Marianne, should we leave it? 8 minutes?
6 or 8? 6 or 8.
8. Okay, good. That's it.
And that's it. And
so now you can go to the hairdresser, you can watch a game, play with the kids, whatever, play with your husband, whatever you want to do, you can do. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to steer it. All you need is 1 pot. You don't need 3 pots. One to make the sauce, one to cook the pasta.
And you're not making a mess. Now, the only thing you have to choose is the color you want. This is the lowest price. We have sold over 120,000 pressure cookers. Why? Because it's simple. Why? Because it's easy. It's fast, and the food tastes incredible, succulent, moist, because it's sealing in the vitamins and the minerals. You choose between the red, the black, the orange, and the blue. If you want the blue will sell out first. We have free shipping, lowest price with the $30 off. 3 flexible payments as well for the weekend of $33.32 to get it at home. But Wolf, so many times we end up going through the drive-thru.
Exactly.
And that's not good. You want to give us an easy, quick way to cook nutritious meals.
This is easy, fast, It saves energy. You don't heat up your kitchen. You don't have to preheat the oven to bake the pasta, rice, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to show you what we ate as kids. Now, I'm just going to make it a little bit fancier. So I said I'm going to add some shrimps. But we didn't have shrimps in Austria. But we always had some smoked sausage. So here we have some Polish sausage or that kind, you know.
My grandmother would love that.
Yeah. Oh, my grandmother used to cook that for us all the time.
Did she?
So now I'm going to add the vegetables first. Whatever you have. I always like onions for flavor. Some carrots maybe. And then some spices. If you like it spicy, a little chili flakes, a little black pepper. Everybody loves garlics.
Yes.
Turmeric. Use turmeric at home. Why? Because it's good for your brain. You know, I know my friend who is a brain doctor, Dr. Keith Black, he said turmeric is very important for you. Okay. So I start to use more turmeric and a little paprika. All right, put it all in here. So now you have sausage, but because it's Sunday and we are in Florida, we have a lot of shrimps here. We do. So we're gonna add a few shrimps to it too. Now, we're gonna use rice. Basmati rice, brown rice, whatever rice you like. 1 cup. The same amount of liquid, so you need 1 to 1. How easy is that to remember?
So no matter what we cook, 1 to 1.
1 to 1. Rice, pasta, whatever. Because no liquid gonna leave the pot, so that's it. And a little salt. Where's my salt melt? Here.
There you go.
All right, so that's all you have to do. Throw all the raw ingredients, frozen ingredients, whatever you have, right in here. Okay, then we close it. Put it on seal here. Where's the seal here? Seal, see that?
Yep.
Okay, and again, 8 minutes.
So you set it and forget it, walk away, and you never have to worry. If you've always wanted a pressure cooker, or maybe you think back to the day when your grandmother had the pressure cooker and it was on the stove and it rattled and it steamed and it scared the living you-know-what out of you, and you never wanted to go near it and you never thought you'd try a pressure cooker. Try ours today. It is safe, it's effective, it's easy to use. There's no big dial to try to figure out.
Exactly.
One little dial you twist. We even, with the affordability, because this is the lowest price we've offered, and when you read the reviews on HSN, there are over 1,000 perfect 5-star reviews. It is such an effective way to cook, and everything tastes so much better. And then we also have an extra flex. So that would take it from, what, 3 flex to 4 flex of $24.99 to get it at home. But the nice thing is the food tastes better. It tastes
delicious because everything is sealed in. All the flavor, the moisture. Nothing escapes, so you have all the flavor where you want it. So it's not, the flavor is not in the kitchen or in your living room. It stays in here because this is hermetically sealed. So
and it's really not hot to touch on the outside.
No, look at that. This is boiling hot. Look how it boils here.
And look at my hand. I'm touching the outside.
I can lift it up, so don't lift it up at home, but I'm just showing you. So now, here we are making a delicious chicken soup. So if you want to add any kind of vegetables, or for example, make it into a little matzo ball soup. Who doesn't like matzo balls? Everybody does. So now, I just throw them in here. So, which means you can use that to boil regular food. So you don't have to put it under pressure if you don't want to. You could cook anything without pressure also. But since it is a pressure cooker, it is really so easy to use and makes delicious tasting food. If you only make chicken soup in that, you're gonna say, how did I make chicken soup any other way?
And well, the nice thing is we don't have to sit here and baby it. You don't have to sit here and stir it. You don't have to flip the meat. You don't have to saute the meat. You can put frozen meat inside the pressure cooker, and it's going to cook it to perfection.
And look at that, mac and cheese.
My favorite.
Macaroni, raw, 1 pot only, and then the same amount of liquid. You can see here.
So the steam and the pressure inside is what cooks and makes the meats even more tender, right?
If you want them extra crispy, extra creamy, you add a little bit of cream to it.
Oh my goodness.
We put all that in here. And then again with that, if you want to, you can add chicken breast. For example, you want more than just macaroni. Hear that?
Frozen solid.
Frozen. All we need is a little salt. And then I will add the cheese at the end.
Okay. So you let that cook, and then when it's done, you put the cheese in.
Put the cheese in there, and you're done.
And you're done.
Yep.
And that is your entire meal. So how many times do you get home and you go, what are we having for dinner? What are we cooking? And then you're like, oh, darn it, I forgot to pull the meat out of the freezer.
Yeah.
So then what do? You go through the drive-thru. You don't want to feed your family that food. You want to give them a nutritious, healthy meal. This is the way you do it with the pressure cooker. It cooks in a fraction of the time, and it's at our lowest price ever. If you want the blue will sell out first. We've got the red, the orange, the black. They're fun, fashionable colors for the kitchen. I also want to remind you of the cookbook, because the cookbook is a great way to get inspired.
Idea.
Absolutely.
All right.
How many of the cookbooks, Aaron? 750 left?
No power.
Oh, no. That can't be right. Aaron, we're going to double check on that. Because if that's all we have left. Oh, no. We've got a little bit more than that. But check out the cookbook. We'll have the item number at the bottom, 279076, for the pressure cookbook. But what are you cooking up now?
For example, corned beef. Nobody wants to cook corned beef at home. Why? Because it takes too long. It takes 4 hours to cook it. Now, this is probably takes the longest if we do it here.
And look at how juicy it is. Oh, Wolf, that's beautiful.
Now you want to make your sandwiches, you want to make anything like that, it comes out just perfect.
And think about going into the holiday time. This is going to be perfect. Think about the time saver, and think about the money it's going to save you, because now you can buy less expensive cuts of meat, and that maybe you think you have to spend a lot of money on. Now you can get the less expensive cuts of meat, and it makes this more tender by using the pressure cooker, right?
Exactly. This is so amazing. So instead of cooking it, let's say for 4 hours, you cook it in 1.5 hours. So that serves you so much energy and so much money. So I cook that, and the last 20 minutes, I add a little bit of potatoes, carrots, cabbage, whatever you like.
And you know what? It tastes good. Am I going to get to eat?
It's all about...
Okay, let's go.
Let's go through it first, and then we start eating, okay?
Okay.
All right.
That's the mashed potatoes. Okay. Oh, the mashed potatoes as well. Okay, we've got almost 400 already spoken for. Use those additional flex pays to take advantage with the free shipping and handling. Get it at home in time for the holidays. This is such an appliance. It's our #1 best-selling appliance here at HSN, and now it is at the lowest price that we've offered.
And you know, making mashed potatoes, what is it? It's water, potato, salt. You can add spices, whatever you like. But look in my pot in here.
Okay.
I put 1 cup of water in here only.
That's all?
The potatoes gonna taste like potatoes, doesn't gonna be watery. So even if you overcook them for 10 minutes, they will taste delicious. Why? Because you don't have to put, look at it.
It's like,
so you rice them.
Mr. Potato Head, that is so cool.
And then you look at that.
And that ricer is $19.95. Wolf, I'm going to walk over here to look at the item number because I can't see that far. But 130310 is your item number. This, instead of standing there with the beaters and just going around and around.
This makes the best, fluffiest mashed potato. Where's my spoon?
I mean, you could put squash in here. You could put... your yams in here.
Carrots, whatever you like. Sweet potatoes to make your soup with pumpkin. Now look at that, so easy.
Oh my God.
All right, and then if you like, you could add butter, cream. Let's say we want a little bit pesto because we serve it with some roasted fish or roasted lamb. A little pesto, a little milk, a little bit of butter, and here we go.
Look at that.
You stir it up. Put a little salt and pepper, and that's it. Look at that, how fluffy, how delicious they are.
That smells so good. And they're not lumpy. They're not lumpy, they're not gummy because you've beat them to death by trying to get them blended. This is the easiest way to do that with the ricer, so ask about that. It's on sale as well. The adjustable grinders as well, or the automatic grinders, are available. I think, how much are the grinders, Aaron, if you could remind me, were they $29? I think $29.95.
For
and
two.
For 2, and they're on 2 flexible payments, and you can get it at home for under $15.
Great for the kitchen, great for the kitchen, great for the dining room. All right, let's come over here.
Those are so creamy. I hate to double dip. Should I get a different spoon?
Okay, no, it's all right.
Okay.
Now look at that. Here we have fall is coming. You want to make a delicious butternut squash pumpkin soup. How easy is that? So we put them in here and then just puree them right in here. So that you put vegetable stock, chicken stock, or just water. And then to make it a little sweetener, if you like it, add a little touch of honey.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, so I do that always, a little honey, and that's it.
And how long did this take, Marion? 6 minutes.
6 minutes under pressure.
Think about that. And think of the alternative of how long that would take to make. And when you think about whether it's your stews, whether it's your soups, whether it's your meat, whether it's a rack of ribs, whether it's a roast, you can put virtually anything in here. It's tastier, it's more flavorful.
Now look at this rich, creamy soup here.
Gosh, that's amazing.
Wow.
And it's one pan.
Yeah.
So you're not dirtying.
All in one. And then you always can decorate it a little bit.
Oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Put a few cranberries on here, maybe a little touch of cream if you want to, and that's it.
Bravo.
All the flavor
so
stays
divine.
in here. Cinnamon, a little ginger, salt and pepper, water, and butternut squash. That's it. It makes the most delicious soup. And you know what?
6
You're gonna
minutes.
say, we're only 2 people at home. What do I gonna do? Put it in the containers, put it in the freezer, take it to work. You will have healthy soup all the time, delicious tasting soup all the time.
Yeah, and that's the key. I mean, we all want to lead a healthier lifestyle, and we want to be able to cook delicious home-cooked meals. I mean, think of this day and age, Wolf, we've really gotten to a point where we want to be able to eat healthier, we want to be able to shop affordably, but at the same time, this is going to allow you to cook those meats and enrich it with those vitamins and minerals and lock and seal in that flavor because it's pressurized. And this is at the best price we've ever offered. At the, it's $99.95 with the flexible payments, extra flex with your credit card. You can get it at home for free. If you're giving this as a gift for the holidays, let's not forget this would make a wonderful gift, and you have the holiday extended return policy all the way until January.
Now look at that here, brown rice. Brown rice takes a long time to cook. It's hard to cook, but not in our pressure cooker. 5 minutes versus 35 minutes. And look how fluffy it is. See that?
Oh my
so you can cook for 2 for 22 almost in here. Look. And look in the pan here. Nothing sticks.
Look how fluffy it is.
Yeah, totally fluffy. Each grain is cooked just like the other one. So if you want to cook rice, this is the way to go in no time. And look in the pan.
Yeah, spotless.
We got it?
You just wipe it up.
Yeah. You can put it in a dishwasher, just wipe it out, that's it.
That's it. And this would typically take 35 minutes, and instead of 35 minutes, it took 6 minutes. That's what we're talking about, and it's even more delicious if that's possible.
Exactly, because if you put herbs in it, you put spices in here, it really infuses the rice with all the flavors. Yeah. All right?
It does. Hey, Wolf, you know what I would love to do again? I would love to invite those testimonial calls.
Yeah, nobody called me yet.
I know.
What happened?
What's up with that?
Okay,
What's up with that?
I think last week, who called us the most?
I have no idea. Who called
I don't know. Yesterday, who called the most? What state?
Oh,
we were on the state.
Oh, well, let's see what state can come out on top. If who's going to call them?
I think somebody from Carolina or something.
Okay. North Carolina. Okay, 1-866-376-8255 to take part of our live show here in the studio. Say hi to Wolf. Let us know what you're cooking inside your pressure cooker.
Beans.
Kidney beans. Those are healthy.
Hot. No soaking of the beans. You don't have to soak the beans. You don't have to soak them overnight. All you have to do is wash the bean, put them in here, 1 to 4. For 1 cup of beans, 4 cups of water or stock. So if you want to make a bean soup, anything like that, something they cook in the South, you know, with a little ham hog in here or something like that. Little ham, a little bacon, tasso, whatever you have, you can make it. But look at the color of the beans.
Yes. And, you know, you're not overcooking them. And you're not having to add all the salt, all the extra stuff in there. I mean, you're sealing in the moisture, you're sealing in the flavor and the minerals and the vitamins. For me, I love my slow cooker because I always do a pot roast in there. But you know what? It takes all day to cook it. Now when you put in your pot roast, well, you're going to show us how it's going to cook in a fraction of the time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now look at it. So here we have our pot roast. Look at it. So I can cut it with my spoon. Look at that.
Gosh, you don't even need a knife, even though we've got brand new knives coming up, which I'm excited about.
Look at that. I just take it out with my spoon. Now this is a big piece of pot roast in here. Oh, we almost left it too long, but everybody loves meat, really, which you can eat with this thing, and then...
Look at it. It smells incredible.
So you can use vegetable sauce, whatever you want, and that's it.
And you know the nice thing too, Wolfgang, is it's nice that they all cook evenly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes the meat will finish and then the potatoes are still hard, or the carrots are too mushy. This cooks everything perfectly, and that's why it's our best-selling appliance. You cannot even, you can't make a mistake, even if you don't have, you know, you don't even know how to cook.
Yeah.
You don't have to with this appliance.
That's the great thing. You don't have to turn it over. You don't have to do anything with it. So all you do is lock it up and it will cook by itself.
Wolfgang, let's remind them at home, because I know everybody's asking. We keep talking about saving everyone time. Imagine taking 3 hours to cook this roast, taking from 3 hours down to 35 minutes to a full-fledged entire meal for your whole family.
Exactly. So now if you come home at 6 o'clock and your husband tells you, I want pot roast, you can put a frozen piece of meat in here, and latest by 7 o'clock you will have a delicious dinner on the table.
Absolutely.
So it is so simple. So if you have our little rice cooker, you make a little rice with it. Look at the artichoke.
That is beautiful. Look at that.
Look at that. Every leaf is cooked exactly the same way. See that? So when you eat artichoke, they're very good for you. Get a little dressing or anything. We have it here, and you eat just the point where it's attached to the bottom.
I'm going to eat the pot roast over here while you do that.
I love artichoke.
Do you?
Know? Oh, yeah. We grew them in our garden.
I grew up on meat and potatoes. Oh, my gosh, it is so good.
All right. How we do over there, Marianne, with the matzo balls and everything?
It's one of those things.
Huh? Oh, we have lamb and rice or mashed potatoes.
It's one of those things that when you get
brown rice or mashed potatoes?
Green mashed potatoes.
We walk you through all the colors and they figure out what we're going to show you next. We've got the orange, we've got the blue, we've got the red, and we've got the black. If you want the blue will be the first to sell out. This is a statement for your kitchen, but the best thing is the food is so much more succulent. If you are cooking ribs in here, it's going to fall off the bone. It seals in that flavor. Even if you want to buy less expensive meats, you're going to find that they're more flavorful because now it's going to seal in that moisture, it's going to seal in the nutrients and the vitamins, and the fact that we have the lowest price. This is our best-selling appliance from Wolfgang Puck here at HSN from the collection. You want top of the line, you want professional quality. This is the chef to shop with. In my personal opinion, he does it best every single time.
It's not about me, it's about the pressure cooker, really.
About you
he cooks everything perfect.
You're so
and now
humble.
look at that lamb shanks. If you want to buy rack of lamb and you're rich, you can. But for 4 people, it will cost you at least $50. You know, rack of lamb is very expensive. Lamb shank, by contrary, are very cheap because nobody knows how to cook them. But now you can cook them with your pressure cooker. Now look at that. See that?
It falls off the bone. That's what we're talking about.
I know. You give that to your dog and he will not be happy because he says, where is the meat?
Where's the meat?
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly. Now look at that.
And you even did the mashed potatoes in here as well.
Yeah.
So you can see, you can do your entire meal.
Oh, hot.
Oh, hot.
Look at that.
Okay.
It falls off with a fork.
It's remarkable. It is so awesome. You will love this. You can see we have a counter at the bottom of the screen. Almost 700 already spoken for. We are very busy. Use that express ordering. It is a beautiful Sunday, and you want to be able to cook for your family. We're going to go out to the phones. And Aaron, I lost who was on the prompt. Oh. Okay, it's Melissa from California. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. How are you now?
Good morning. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
I'm excited. This is the second time I've gotten to speak to you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Melissa, tell us, do you own the pressure cooker?
Yes, I do. I bought it last year for my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, for her
And
birthday.
everything I've cooked in it has turned out fabulous. I have no special meal. I just love everything I cook in it.
Yeah.
Right. And Melissa, don't you feel like you can't mess it up? Like you just throw it in there and forget it?
True.
True, right?
And another thing I like about it is it's easy to operate.
Yeah.
I have to put on 5 pair of reading glasses to look
I
at these
know.
things. And this is so easy.
You're absolutely right. That's why I didn't make it digital with a lot of buttons and everything. I made it really simple, and you get Marianne's cookbook, so you get exactly what to do with it, or you just get a little book which comes with it too.
Yeah, I purchased the cookbook last year also.
Okay, great.
Good.
So you would tell everybody they should cook with the pressure cooker.
Oh, they should. And it's great for cleaning out the freezer. If you have meats that you need to rotate, go on and cook them, vacuum seal them, and use them another day.
Oh my gosh, that's
perfect. I love this pressure cooker. I have your pressure oven also.
Oh, thank you.
And oh gosh, I'm in love with that almost as much as I am in love with you, Wolfie.
Oh, thank you. All right. I'm still happy I come before the pressure cooker. No pressure for you out there.
That is awesome, Melissa.
Okay.
You know what? I think you made him turn a little bit pink, a little shade of red.
All right, okay.
Okay. Melissa, thank you for taking the time.
And at my old age, see?
Hey, it's never too late.
Thank you, Melissa.
You're
Very
welcome.
sweet to call. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. And you get to hear her enthusiasm, and you get to see the difference, the way this changes the way you cook in your kitchen. It is one of the smartest appliances here at HSN when you think about cooking in a fraction of the time. We all want to eat healthier, but the bottom line comes down to not having enough time. We get home from work and we're exhausted, we're tired. The kids are asking, Mom, Dad, what are you going to cook? What are you going to make? And you're like, oh no, I forgot to pull the meat out of the freezer. Guess what? Don't worry about it. You throw it in there rock hard, frozen. And you heard Melissa say you can clean out the freezer.
Exactly.
And throw it all there.
My boys, Alexandra and Oliver, they love pasta bolognese. But you know, by the time you make this sauce, you cook the pasta and do everything, you have to stand in front of the stove for an hour at least. Now, with our pressure cooker, you dump in the tomato. I use my tomato soup, a little salt and pepper, not too spicy for the kids, and add some stock, and that's it.
You're done. And you look like a superstar.
And it's ready. I can go play soccer with them while this is cooking.
That's why we love you. You know, it really is one of those appliances that when you get it at home, you go, how did I ever cook without it?
Exactly.
The blue, we have 450 remaining. Also, when you're calling in for the pressure cooker, don't forget to ask about the pressure cooker cookbook. It's got tons of great recipes from Marion and Wolfgang. There's over 700 have already been spoken for the cookbook. It's 279076. So ask about that. That's really going to help inspire you, encourage you, and make it really easy. But basically, as I like to say, it's goof-proof. You can't screw it up.
Exactly. You just close it up, and it's easy. It says seal on it. You don't have 100 different things on it. How we do over here, Marianne?
Smells amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the cabbage in here.
Oh, look at our matzo balls in here. Can you see them?
Oh, we can see them.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at that.
Wow.
And think about how long it takes to make like chicken noodle soup. I feel like, you know, Grandma's soup that she always made. She used to labor over it and stir and add and cook all day and let it simmer and steep. This, you're making in 20 minutes in your pressure cooker.
Exactly. So it makes life so much easier. You put a little bit of fresh herbs on top, like a little dill, a little parsley, a little chives, whatever you like, and that's it.
You got to taste it, rather.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy to taste it.
It is so rich and so delicious tasting.
Well, I was just thinking, because my husband and I were just on vacation, and I was thinking how much we spent at a restaurant for dinner.
Yeah.
You okay?
No, for sure.
Okay. And how much money we spent going out one time for dinner.
I know.
I mean, think about now saving all that money by going out to dinner and cooking the best meals of your life in this pressure cooker. That's what it's about. You are controlling the ingredients that are going in. You're choosing the type of meat you want to put in. This is not anything that you're thinking, you know what, it's complicated, it's difficult. You heard Melissa say, I love it's one little dial. I just simply twist and turn.
Exactly.
It could not be more simple to do. Listen, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah,
Trust
now look
me.
at that, this chicken soup. So, because it's under pressure, you get all the flavor out of the bone, out of the gelatinous part and everything. So look at that, how easy is that?
Falls right
it
off
comes out right out.
All right, well, you wanted phone calls. We've got another one coming in, and we're going to go out to Rhode Island this time. And we're going to say hi to Charles. Welcome in,
Charles. Hi, Charles, how are you?
Hi, Chef. Hi, Robin. How are you this wonderful day?
Excellent, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I have two of your pressure cookers. I bought one for me, and I bought one for my daughter about 6 months ago. And I love it. I have the cookbook also, and I made your dish, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's called Reisenfleisch.
Reisfleisch, yeah, exactly. Very good.
That was awesome.
And,
Isn't that amazing?
I live in a senior high-rise building. We had a potluck dinner, and I made that, and I brought it down, and that was the first dish to go was that dish. They loved it.
Oh, next time put it on the menu and charge them $2 a portion.
Okay.
That's so funny.
But it's so. I've cooked corn on the cob in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've cooked fly. I tried to make flan. It came out okay, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I did something wrong the first time.
Okay, well, try it again. You know what? Just follow the recipe, Marianne's cookbook. If you have Marianne's book,
Yeah, it makes
I
it
have
easy.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Just look into it, and that's it.
Well, Charles, we are so glad you're enjoying it, and I bet your daughter loves it as well, because you said you got one
Yes,
for
she
her.
does. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, she's making a pot roast in it today.
Ooh,
Oh,
yummy.
fantastic.
Well, tell her we're all coming over for dinner.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Charles,
Thank
for
you,
calling.
Charles.
For talking to me. Bye, Rob.
Bye-bye, Charles.
Bye. Enjoy the pressure cooker. And you know, you hear it from all these people out there. Once they are using a pressure cooker, they will use that all the time because it's all about the flavor. What does it do? It really, really seals in the flavor and the moisture. Nothing can escape. As you can see, when you leave this thing here, a little steam evaporates, the pressure releases, and that's it.
And there's a reason why there's over 1,000 reviews, and they're perfect 5-star reviews. I mean, when you think about the old pressure cookers of the past, we were afraid of them. We thought, oh, it's going to spew, it's going to do this, it rattles, it rolls, it does all that. This doesn't do that. It's safe, it's effective. Everything that comes out of it is mouth-watering good, and it's at the lowest price we've ever offered.
Okay, and now look at that. The proof is in the pudding. Here we go.
Okay, this was the frozen food, right?
The chicken breast
Yes.
is here. I'm going to put it on the side. And look at that.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Totally cooked. I can cut it with a spoon. See that?
Okay, Wolf, while you cut that open, we're going to go back out to the phones.
Okay, and I'm going to put the cheese into my macaroni,
Let's go back out. We're going to go to Florida this time.
Okay.
And we're going to say hi to Tom. Welcome in, Tom. You're live on HSN with Wolf.
Hi, Tom. How are
Robin.
you?
Hey, Wolfgang. How you guys doing?
We are having fun in the kitchen.
We are making macaroni and gooey cheese.
And that's my favorite thing. When you put that as your first product into the thing, that's why I went online and bought it right away.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I have ever been dissatisfied, never dissatisfied with any of your products.
Thank you.
Your products are number one, and you're my best. Every time I see on the TV that you're on air, I watch you and I see what I need to buy.
Yeah,
Isn't that the
thank you.
truth? Tom, I'm the same way. I'm always captivated watching him in his element and cooking. Tom, do you own the pressure cooker?
I just ordered it and the cookbook, so I should get it between 3 and 7 days.
All right, you will get it, and you will love it.
Disappointed in this product, so I know this one will be just what it is.
Yeah.
I love it that you can just put frozen stuff in there.
I know.
cover it up,
Look at
push a
that.
button,
See?
and come back and then stir and serve.
Yeah.
Oh, I love stir and serve.
Okay,
That's
stir
nice.
and serve. Perfect. Now, I need a little space. Let's
Tom,
put
thank
that
you
over
so
here.
much. Next time Wolf is on, give us a call back and let us know how you're loving the pressure cooker, okay?
Okay.
I just want to tell Wolfgang one thing real quick. That rice press that you guys have.
Yeah?
Yes.
I just want, Wolf will know this. When I was in Germany, we used to use that thing to make spaghetti ice. And I think Wolf will know what I'm talking about.
Spaghetti ice.
All right.
Wow, that's very cool, Tom.
He'll tell you about it. Let him tell you on air.
Okay, send me the recipe. I forgot about it.
Oh, no. Thank you, Tom.
Now,
have a great day. Okay, now
look at that. The most cheesiest, creamiest mashed potato. Mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. Now I'm getting crazy already.
You are. Look at that. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Okay, we've got 90 seconds left on the clock.
All right. Did we release this?
And I
Let's
just want
release
to
this.
and we're going to share with you more food, but I quickly want to remind you, how many left in the, okay, less than 400 in the blue. We have it in the red, the orange, and we have it in the black.
Okay.
We have 3 flexible payments of $33.32 to get it at home. We're approaching 1,100 sold. Thank you for your orders this afternoon. Free shipping and handling, extra flex with your HSN credit card. Listen, this is going to be one of the best investments into your kitchen.
Now
that
look
you've
at
ever
that.
made.
This could be jambalaya, rice flesh, whatever you cook. Look how beautiful.
Mac and cheese. It's so good. I'm sorry, I'm over here eating.
Okay, you eat over there. Don't worry, girl. Just taste it. Now look at that. Is that a meal or what? All in one pot.
Okay, you make
now
the best
let's look over
jambalaya.
here.
Okay.
Because we don't have a lot of time
Here, I'm
left.
taste testing.
Okay. Let's see.
My God.
Okay, we have the hamburger. So the meat is cooked. We're just gonna separate it and then mix it with my pasta here.
Wow, so over 1,000 have. Oh, ooh, there's a kick to that
Yeah,
jambalaya.
I know. We had a lot.
Whoa, Mama.
Oh, Mama, wake up.
Mama, I'm with you now, Wolf. All right, so over 1,100 already spoken for.
Now look at that beautiful pasta we cooked all in one pot. Can you see that? Look at that.
And that was what, 20 minutes? Oh, 6 minutes.
6 minutes under pressure.
Oh, he did 8 minutes. Okay. But the nice thing is once the timer's up, it goes to warm. So it's going to keep it warm until you're ready to eat it, and it's not going to overcook it. So continue to call in, free shipping, flexible payments, extra flex with your HSN credit card. Hey, we've got a lot of brand new items that you haven't seen over the past couple of days, and we want to share with you one of those brand new items. How are your knives looking? Are they